Hi, and welcome to this quick walkthrough of how to play through the Barrow of the Frost King. This is an adventure for Warrior Heroes Adventures in Talimir and for also tying right into the Luck of the Draw Warrior Heroes. So it's dual purpose, it serves both systems. And typically when you do a dungeon crawl in Warrior Heroes, you're going to have a deck of cards. Maybe even have the room cards from the Warrior Heroes collection here, right? But those are very generic, and you have to roll still every room you get to see what it is. This is a little bit different. This is actually kind of more of a guided playthrough. The goal is to get to the throne room and defeat the Frost King, who is actually a pretty nasty baddie, but he's actually the avatar of a fallen god who's trapped here. Part of it will be a sequence of games to put them all back to rest before the world gets destroyed, basically. So this always starts off at the threshold of the Barrow. So that'll be your first encounter. But after that, similarly to how you're going to do it with Warrior Heroes, you're going to draw a next card to see what your next room is. But instead of being generic, it's going to be specific. So here is going to be, the next room, the Totem of Hroldir, right? So the next room. So you'd put that down and say, here's my next room, right? So in sequence, I would have, here's my entrance to the Barrow. So I'm moving further inland, further in. Here's my next room I encounter is going to be the Hall of Fallen Heroes. And then maybe the next one is, oh, I found the Cold Bone Stairs. That's actually going to be placed sideways. This is going to indicate going down. So in Warrior Heroes, when you go downstairs, you go to the next level below, and that's going to bump up the encounter level. So the nature of the encounters is going to get more difficult. So that's how you're going to navigate through the Barrow until you get to the Frost King's chamber. Of course, you could pull it soon, but there is a mechanism to make sure you meet him at the right time, basically. So that's how you're going to navigate through. But each of these cards also tells you who you're going to meet. So this has a D6 encounter table. And the luck of the draw stat. So one less Draugr, that refers to luck of the draw. So if you have a group of 5 characters, you're going to meet 4 Draugr, right? Or you're going to roll on the D6 for the standard Warrior Heroes encounter table. You can meet a special event. You could find a clue. You can meet bad guys. So in this case, we roll D6. We end up with roll 6. What do we got here? So 6. Look at that. That's going to be D3 Draugr and a white. Rolling again. 5, that's going to be 3 Draugr and a white, which is what we've got set up here. And we've got stacked cards for these. You don't have to go hunting through the bestiary books. They're both right here, right in the deck. So you can just see, here's my Draugr, all his traits, rep, stats, armor, class. Same with the white. He's got that paralyzing touch. He's undead, pretty nasty. So that's how you're going to navigate through. Once you defeat somebody, you're going to be able to get that loot, right? So you can use Warrior Heroes tables, or you can pull loot cards. So here is some special magic armor that's going to help you out. Look, here is some, maybe some enchanted jewelry. Maybe you find an offering used for food, right? Or it could also be cursed. Here you've got a magic cloak. So this is your loot deck as you go through the dungeon. Or again, you could roll generically on the table. So keep doing that till you either run away or defeat the bad guys. Have fun.